Just a quick video to show you how I dehydrate tomatoes and make them taste like pizza or spaghetti sauce. Get the cherry tomatoes. You can get them off the vine. These ones are actually out of the garden. I just put them in the container because it keeps them fresher. And then slice them in half. You don't want to make them too thin. They dehydrate better when there's skins on them. If you cut them in slices, they stick a little bit more. And I always like using the Teflon trays when I do that. And I make these trays myself if I can't find them, or I get more trays just out of paper, plastic canvas. And there I have a post about that. But in the past I've done garlic salt and regular salt and onion salt, but they weren't really that tasty. I purchased some oregano, basil, thyme, rosemary, sage, and marjoram bulk from San Francisco Herb Co. There's two. Be careful not to get the one that was indicted for not being clean, but you can tell by their websites. Anyway, I loved this spice. I use it on potatoes and when I bake them, and I use it on roasts, and now I have a new love figured out to make these tomatoes, and they're so good. So and another one I tried was I just put curry powder. This one actually is not hot. I refill this. I bought bulk curry from that same company as well, and I have loved that. All of their spices I've really enjoyed. And then I use this real salt from Redmond, Utah. It's mined in a deep mine, and it's got 50 trace minerals in it, and iodine, which not all salt does have naturally. So anyway, so I do either or. I haven't done both. I mean, I do salt on all of them, but I just sprinkle a little bit of that to try and get all the different herbs of it. And then on the other ones I just did a little dash of curry, not too much. This one isn't hot curry, it's actually not spicy. That's a little much, I think, for one, because when it dries it concentrates. So and then I just sprinkle it with sea salt, or this Redmond salt, sorry, and then I dehydrate it, and it takes about 24 hours, just a little bit over 24 hours to dehydrate. And I separated them because I wanted the curry ones separate. These are the curry ones versus the oregano thyme ones, and it tastes like fresh homemade spaghetti sauce or pizza. That's kind of the flavors that I tasted, and they are so good. And also on my blog post, thesecretisgratitude.com is my blog. I talk about using something like this, sun-dried tomatoes and basil, garlic tomato, but there are oils in some of these, and like the Parmesan blend, and it can go bad. So unless you're going to eat the tomatoes right when you make them, I wouldn't put that on there, only because the oils will go rancid. Whereas if you just put the dried herbs, they will last a lot longer. So anyway, I wish you could smell them and taste them because they are wonderful. I highly recommend it. And once again, that is an Italian blend from San Francisco Herb Company. And the curry I also got through them bulk, and I would highly recommend it. I've loved their spices. Anyway.